They ran it through Tether, which is an advanced AI that machine learning that looks for, and they gave it keywords and phrases and really broke it down over this. It was the largest sales study that's ever been completed.
Nice.
2 million sales calls.
Wow.
That ran through this AI, and in the study they determined something that's crazy. We used to think in sales that if you didn't get the sale, then you must not have overcome the customer's status quo.
Okay. So
you didn't point out enough of the benefit that it made it more attractive than doing nothing. So the status quo, for everybody that we're using all these terminologies, but status quo just means you're not doing anything.
Just
you're
keeping it the same.
Staying the same.
Yeah.
Status quo, I'm staying the same.
Yeah.
And so it used to be if you didn't buy whatever I was selling, it was because you didn't believe me, you didn't believe it was better than the status quo, or you didn't see it. You didn't see that it was better than the status quo. And we were taught for decades that was the only reason. That's the only thing that could be happening. If you didn't get the sale, then they didn't believe you, or you didn't overcome the status quo. Well, this sales study points out that that's actually only 45% of the time in missed sales. The other 55% of the time, you do overcome the status quo. They do believe your product or service or concept is better than doing nothing at all, but they're lost in customer indecision because they're afraid of signing on the dotted line with a commission error. So it's called the omission bias, and it's part of loss aversion. So they're afraid that by signing, they're going to lose. It's not going to work how they think it's going to work, and they get an indecision because they do believe it's better than the status quo, but they feel like they don't have enough information. And then now in the digital age, there's never enough research that can be done, so they just get lost in indecision forever.